Inspector. You enjoy your day off?
Yeah, nothing like a relaxing day of fishing. Fishing poles are for geeks, Magi. Hey, put a cork in it, will you, loser?
Inspector, what's going on?
An illegal chokehold, Magi.
Nah, what's the charge against this guy?
Oh, that. How you doing, Jerome?
Oh, hi, Sledge. How's your day off?
We had a very good time.
We? Who'd you go with?
My best friend. You know, those experts are right about fish.
Yeah, how's that?
They're full of lead. What, are you tapping into the computer dating service again, Jerome?
No, these are crimes that occurred over the last 10 years. By cross-referencing these crimes with recent crimes, the computer can catch similar MOs and give us fresh leads.
That's poppycock. Cops catch crooks, not wimpy computers. Poppycock. I get poppycock. I never say that.
Ah! Hammer! Hammer! You know that man you just dragged in?
Yeah.
You can't arrest someone just because you were getting bad vibes.
Captain, I cannot believe that I'm hearing you say this. You, of all people, should know that it's intuition, instinct, hunches that crack cases. That man was crouching in a shooting position.
Hammer, the man was watering his lawn.
Well, every system breaks down now and then. If that would have been a flamethrower, you'd be thanking me right now.
Sledge, that's my point. If you use standard police procedure, situations like this wouldn't happen. Well, would you call getting a gut feeling about somebody and then blowing them away good police work?
No, I'd call that the process of elimination.
Hammer!
Ooh, your temples are really throbbing.
Don't care what you do. I do care. Just get out to the university, please.
I'm already taking an adult education class in philosophy.
Really? Who? Kierkegaard? Spinoza?
Jack Webb.
Hammer. Security police has just found a co-ed's dead body. Get going.
Well, I guess we're really not in that much of a hurry, right? I mean, she's not going anywhere.
Sledge, we should
Dead.
go.
Please.
I'm a fool for that.
Just go. Just, please, go.
All right, let's see whose method works best. Standard police procedure or your jungle tactics?
Don't knock the jungle. Any place that gave the world malaria can't be all bad.
Oh, please, let's not argue. I just don't think I could take another one of your nihilistic tirades today.
Now, stop putting yourself down. You can handle a lot more than you give yourself credit for. All right, stop gawking. Come on. Just one of your friends brutally murdered.
Coming to you guys. Heads up.
Yeah, what you got on the stiffette there, Norman?
Her name is... I never know what the proper word is. Is it she is or she was? Because she's dead.
You can take notes on this,
Yeah,
Hammer?
you take notes if you want to, Duro. I just store all that junk right here. What was her name?
Janet Parker. She was strangled. Been dead about 2 hours. Yeah, she was found by that guy over there.
He dead, too?
No, he's just old. His name's Amos McCoy. He's the history professor. She was his teaching assistant. It's a shame. She looked like my type. Well, so long.
Thanks, Norman.
Sure.
Spellman, Shapiro, get out of here. I'll take care of this by myself. Professor McCoy, I'm Inspector Hammer. This is Detective Duro. We understand you are a history professor here at the university. I also understand you found Janet Parker's body. And I also understand that she was your teaching assistant. I know all this stuff already. This guy's no help. I'm gonna go question one of the bangles over here.
Professor, would you mind telling me how you happen to be here?
Janet missed 2 of my classes. She'd never do that without a good excuse. I guess death is one of the best.
What can you girls tell me about Janet Parker? Oh, yeah, all right. Okay, no, one at a time. Thank you.
Yes, we were very close. I guess it was because she had no family. Poor girl. She was paying her own way through school. And now... Now, if you don't mind, I must go home and deal with this.
Oh, yes, of course. I'm sorry. This must be a very tragic day for you.
It is. Now I'm going to be up all night, grading papers. Goodbye, Detective.
Well, did you girls used to hang out together?
No, Janet was a real loner. She usually kept to herself. I only saw her come and go.
Huh. A loner, huh? Mm-hmm. Did you notice anything strange lately?
As a matter of fact, I did. Her new haircut was too full for the shape of her face.
Oh, God.
Okay, let's just go over what we have so far. She was a loner.
Yeah, she didn't talk to anybody except her boyfriend.
What was his name?
He's a quarterback on the football team.
Yeah, what's his name?
What a doll.
What was his name?
Teddy Overman.
Now we're getting somewhere. Hey, Duro, I think I got... Duro. Hey, this is no time to be doodling.
Did you find anything?
Only the name of the murderer.
You mean possible suspect?
Yeah, okay, possible, whatever. I got a criminal. What do you got?
No, I got this number on this pad. I picked up Stone.
Yeah,
Looks
great. Put the handcuffs on the notepad.
You know, I also think whoever killed Janet wanted something. Look at this place. It was robbed.
Wrong. All girls' rooms look like this. No, she had a boyfriend. He was a football player. Those goons are born killers. You take a 280-pound man and stick him in a 10-pound helmet. You got homicidal intent. And I'm gonna pick him up right now before he kills again.
Sledge. Sledge. Did it ever occur to you we might be jumping the gun?
Yeah. This guy's about to be drafted from State U to State Penn.
Blue 22, down. Stand.
Eddie Overman.
Hut.
Police.
Hut.
All right, Overman. You're under arrest for murder.
What? Who'd I kill?
Janet Parker.
Oh, my God, Janet's dead?
Well, if you killed her, of course she's dead. Obviously, you're not here on an academic scholarship.
Sledge, I think this is premature.
I didn't kill Janet. I loved her.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you running?
I'm in a football game.
Huh.
I was at practice all day. Besides, I haven't seen Janet in months. She was too busy working on her research project.
Yeah, and your big, dumb jock ego couldn't take it, so you killed her, didn't you? You're supposed to hurt the one you love, not murder him.
No way. Our relationship wasn't based on passion. It was mostly fiscal.
That's physical, you missing link.
No, fiscal. She was loaded and she spent money on me.
All right, enough chit-chat. You're under arrest.
Sledge, wait. He's got a solid alibi. What have you got? A hunch.
All right, pigskin. But just remember, you're still suspecto numero uno. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. That's police talk. Now get out.
Hey, Teddy.
Nice moves.
Teddy was right. Look at her bank account. She deposited $20,000 the day before she died. So where does a teaching assistant get that kind of money?
Wheel of Fortune? Maybe she has rich parents.
Well, the professor said she didn't have any family.
Hey, don't try to dazzle me with the facts, Duro. It was the boyfriend, and that's a cop talking. You lose.
Hey, Detective, I almost forgot. The lab report on this stone. It's, it's worth $50,000. Oh, here it is. Yeah.
I know about gut feelings, Hammer. I get a twinge in my stomach every time you come through that door.
Well, whose fault is that, sir? You let me in. You could have resisted. Nobody's holding a gun to your head.
Hammer, just tell me the status of the co-ed murder case.
Well, the victim, of course, is still dead. But I think I got it wrapped up. The boyfriend killed her. It was a crime of passion. These kids nowadays, they just don't understand the give and take of a romantic relationship.
If that's so, Hammer, and the case is closed, why is Doro in the outer office questioning a jeweler?
What?
Hey, Duro. Letting that killer jock waltz out of here was dumb. But bringing in this sleaze who bought Janet's jewels is the height of dumbness.
Now talk, pork products, or I'll kick the rhinestones off your pants.
Hammer, this man is not a fence. This is the jeweler, Jerry Begg. His number was written on the pad on Janet's desk.
The young lady sold items of antique jewelry to me in a perfectly legal manner. Now release me at once.
Oh! Antique jewelry, huh, Sparkles? Now I guess you're going to tell us it's just all cut glass, not worth stealing.
Oh, no. On the contrary, this stone alone is worth $50,000. A necklace made entirely like that would go for about $200,000. What do you think of that, Inspector Hammerhead?
The name is Hammer, Tinkerbell.
Mr. Begg, did you ever wonder where Janet got such expensive jewelry?
Of course, I wondered. Wouldn't you? But you know, I've wanted to ask her. But the client-jeweler relationship is sacred. Rule 1 of my policy is never to ask questions.
What's rule 2?
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
Mr. Begg, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Thank you, Miss Dora. It's been a pleasure. Well, by the way, if you should ever lighten up, I have some earrings that would accentuate those glorious lobes. Bye. Bye.
Freak.
Well, huh? What do you think of Janet having all that expensive jewelry now?
Might have something to do with the case. To a certain extent. Maybe. A little.
In other words, good job, Duro?
Don't go crazy, Duro. All this means is that Teddy killed Janet Parker out of greed as well as passion. Case is still closed.
Yeah. But we still don't know where she got the jewels. So maybe the professor can help us out.
You know what you're gonna get out of him?
What?
Nothing. Nix. Nada. Zero. Zilch. Niente. Air. A black hole. Bookus.
Okay, if this is such a wild goose chase, why'd you come?
There's a great gun shop around the corner. They're having a spring clearance on landmines.
Yes, may I help you?
I'm Detective Duro. This is Inspector Hammer. I called earlier.
Yes, of course. The professor's expecting you. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
Professor McCoy is in his...
Dad, don't tell me. He's in his study.
No. He felt a study was too mundane. He calls it a rumpus room. He's right in here.
Detectives, welcome to my study.
You mean rumpus room.
That Frida. Always kidding the guest. She loves it. Oh, please, please. Please have a seat. Well, I hope you've come to tell me you found Janet's killer. She was so young and bright. Who could have done such a thing?
The killer. How did he get to be a professor?
Actually, we're here because we need more information.
We?
Far away.
We discovered that Janet was selling some very expensive pieces of jewelry.
So?
So, don't you find it peculiar that a girl who is supposedly working her way through college would own such a cache?
No, not really. College kids today, they have designer clothes, mutual funds, Beamers. Who knows where they get the money? No. Janet never mentioned anything about jewels. Maybe they were the family heirlooms, hmm?
Look, we're getting nowhere with this. Come on, let's go. If I leave now, I can still see something bad on the 4th network.
I understand Janet was working very hard on a research project. Do you have any idea what she was investigating?
Yes. She was fascinated with the Third Reich, especially Hitler's top men. Himmler, Goering, von Feldheimer.
Excuse me, Professor. Inspector Hammer has a phone call.
I love getting called out of class.
Von Feldheimer. Was he a lower echelon officer of the Luftwaffe?
Major Johann von Feldheimer shot down more pilots than the famous American ace Stoddard. He was one of Hitler's favorites.
Well, what do you think happened to him?
Experts believe he is dead.
Hammer here. Speak to me.
Inspector Hammer, it's Teddy Overman. Officer Major told me I could reach you there. Look, I just found something in my locker that I forgot I had. Janet gave it to me a while ago for safekeeping. I think it's real important. Can you meet me in the locker room right away?
Yeah, sure, I'll be right there. Hey, Frida, you look like you'd know. Where's the men's locker room?
Yes, Janet had great potential. She was a brilliant researcher, and she looked dynamite in tight jeans.
It's Teddy Overman. He says he's got important evidence. He's just trying to dig himself out. I'm going over.
I'm coming with you. Professor, thank you for your time.
Oh, you're quite welcome. I hope you bring this terrible person to justice.
Thanks, Bones. I mean, McCoy. Teddy? Teddy! Teddy! Hey! Oh. Dang it! If that loony maid hadn't given us the wrong directions, we'd have been here sooner. Now he's probably out there strangling another co-ed. Dang it!
Hammer, I can guarantee you he's not out there.
Yeah, how's that?
He's in here. There's a note. I'm sorry I murdered Janet. As you can see, I killed myself. Guiltily yours, Teddy.
I guess remorse finally got the best of him. This case is closed, Duro. I win. You were too tentative. You see a guy you know is guilty, and you throw him in the slammer. Now, that's good police work.
Hammer, think about it. Who gave us the wrong directions? Who knew we were coming here? Now it's obvious.
I never knew you were a poor loser, Duro. I'm going back to the precinct to file my report.
Fred, I must see the professor.
I'm sorry, the professor cannot be disturbed.
The professor is disturbed.
Freeze, Professor! Or should I say Major von Feldheimer? guess you were pretty chummy with Hitler, huh? This is very incriminating evidence.
Yeah. And now I know how Gary Hart felt.
Oh, speaking with an accent now?
No, this is no accent. Before, that was an accent.
Janet was a brilliant researcher. She found out the real McCoy was a Nazi. But instead of turning you over to the authorities, she blackmailed you for the jewels you smuggled.
Greedy little brat. And she had a minor in economics.
There's still one thing I don't understand, Professor. How a feeble old man like you could kill Janet and Teddy.
No, I did not do it. It was Frida there who did it.
This one's for you, bud.
Hammer, Professor's getting away.
What's that?
The Major's neighbor owns a pit bull.
Well, let's let him chew for a while. Dogs need exercise or they get testy.
Hammer, that's a man out there.
All right. Sit!
So if you thought I was wrong about the professor, why'd you come back?
Because there was a thin, very thin possibility that you were a little right. Enough acquiescing.
Fine by the book police work, Doro. You should be very proud of yourself. Janet Parker bled von Feldheimer dry. And with his Nazi spoils gone, he had to kill her to protect his secret.
These Nazis are such extremists. Why didn't he just flunk her?
Actually, sir, you know, Hammer does deserve some of this credit. No, I mean, it was a combination of gut instinct and standard procedure that cracked the case. Well, I have to admit it, some of Sledge's methods are valid.
Well, I have to admit I was on the scent from the beginning, sir. That's because I'm a cop. A special breed of cat. The eye of an eagle, the heart of a lion, the guts of a mongoose. Let's face it, a cop is a one-man zoo with a gun. You know, Duro, our city shouldn't have meters just for parked cars. We ought to have them for people loitering on the sidewalk, too.
People meters, Hammer? What a ridiculous concept.
You're the one always saying I ought to be open to new ideas, Duro. Speaking of new ideas, ever tried one of these? They're pretty good. New from Japan. You want one? My treat.
No, thanks. No, I think you just killed my appetite.
Oh!
Shoot. Can't even have a sushi dog in peace. You ready to kill something bigger than Duro's appetite?
Who are you talking to?
Nobody.
I'll get it. I can't see a thing. Get him off the hood.
Sledge, I can't believe that sheer will kept you holding on to that car.
It didn't. My sleeve got cut on the windshield wiper.
Captain, I'd like to state my feeling that Sledge's actions today were well-intentioned.
Hammer, well-intentioned? It's like saying Gary Hart is unphotogenic.
But he's not unphotogenic. Oh, I see. You're being sarcastic.
All right, listen up, folks. Our sister precinct, the 33rd, is asking for our help. It seems that one of their detectives was brutally murdered a few weeks ago, and they're asking for our assistance in solving the case.
Sir, may I ask exactly how the detective in question was murdered?
Well, it says there that Detective Ginsburg was stabbed 17 times in the back.
Maybe it was a suicide. I mean, he may have been kind of limber and able to... Why doesn't the captain ever give my theories consideration?
Probably because you're usually wrong. Remember the time you tried to link the Jimmy Hoffa disappearance to the recent Jackson tour?
Hey, any guy who wears one glove and walks backwards is not to be trusted.
Oh, this is interesting. According to this, the late Detective Ginsburg and you shared one thing in common. He openly refused to be partnered with women. Ginsburg, like you, was a misogynist.
Whoa, 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 little lady. Just because I gave a guy a back rub once does not make me a misogynist.
Sledge, why don't we go to that other precinct tomorrow and conduct some interviews? Meet you here at 8 o'clock.
Good masculine thinking, Giroux. You're losing more and more of your femininity every day. It's very attractive.
Oh, well, thank you. Try and keep it up.
What do you got me?
Inspector Hammer, I'm Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. You ran into me earlier today.
Oh, yeah, right. How's your partner?
Aside from the concussions and broken arms and multiple contusions, he's fine. As you can see, I'm unharmed.
Oh, this is my partner, Dory DeRoe. Let me just say, I'm sorry for that little accident this morning.
Oh, no apologies are necessary, Inspector. Your actions were completely justified.
What's that? Looks like you've got a fan. Regular Hammer groupie.
Go ahead, try and belittle the fact that there's a few people on this force who appreciate me for the competency I project. Shut up. I don't know about you, but I'm stuffed. What do you say we take a look at some of those videos I rented? On Golden Gun, Peggy Sue got murdered. The Way We Wounded. Home video target range. What'll they think of next?
Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me.
Remind me not to rent that one again. It's too expensive.
Thanks for answering the door so promptly. It was chilly outside.
Listen up, lady.
I don't mean to sound rude, but just who in the hell are you?
I'm crushed, Inspector. How many times do we have to meet? Elizabeth Jenkins. You know, Officer Jenkins.
Oh, yeah, right. I didn't recognize you without the billy club. Well, just what do you think you're doing here?
Isn't it obvious? I'm getting ready to cook you dinner.
All right, female. Cop or no cop, the playtime is over. I don't much fancy having a strange woman in my kitchen cooking dinner for me. If I did, I'd still be married.
Oh, give it up, Sledge. Don't fight it. You felt the same thing I did the first time we met.
What? You mean whiplash?
I mean the excitement, the electricity, the sudden impact. You know what I'm talking about?
Sorry, lady, I tend not to feel a lot from the neck up.
Oh, Sledge. When I was transferred here over a few weeks ago, I thought for certain there wouldn't be a real man here on the force. That is, of course, before I saw you in action.
Hey, Jenkins, everybody likes a compliment once in a while, but you've taken things way too far. The last person who invaded my privacy here got pistol whipped. Dang fool should have left the second I agreed to buy those encyclopedias.
Baby, you can pistol whip me anytime.
What is the matter with you, Jenkins? Cops are supposed to use excessive force, not request it. I want you out of here pronto. I gotta get up early tomorrow morning and meet my partner.
Your partner? You mean that common trollop I encountered back at the station, that tramp?
Now that does it. Nobody berates my partner except me. And the only reason I give her such a hard time is to keep her at a distance. Vulnerability in law enforcement can be fatal.
I'm willing to risk it.
Can't you get the message? I'm not in the mood. I'm throwing you out of here.
No, please, baby, please, let me stay. I want to stay. I promise to be good or bad or whatever you want me to be. I love you. Love me.
Now you've gone and done it. You just broke a family heirloom. That lamp had great sentimental value. It accidentally electrocuted my grandfather.
I'm so sorry. Punish me.
Listen, woman, you want me to call the police over here?
But we are the police.
Don't confuse me.
You know, that's really not such a bad idea. I really do think the police should join this little party. Help! Help! Inspector Hammer's taking advantage of me! Help!
What are you doing, Jenkins? Trying to make my bad reputation worse? Ow! Jenkins, you're sick. You need to get help.
What kind of help?
I don't know. Help from a qualified professional. Somebody you can talk to. Someone who will listen to you. Someone who will hopefully give you a full frontal lobotomy.
The only kind of help I need is from you, Inspector. Make love to me.
No way, lady. My motto is make war, not love. Take a hike now and we'll just forget this evening ever happened.
But I don't want you to forget.
Okay, lady, that's a very nice gun, but I got no time to play. You show me yours and I'll show you mine. All right, I admit it. Beautiful.
Thanks.
Not you, the gun. That .38 is a gorgeous weapon.
Don't you understand? I come here to pledge my undying allegiance. I would have blindly obeyed any command you gave me.
Stop quoting Oliver North and give me that gun.
I'm warning you. Don't try to take it away from me. I'll shoot.
Promises, promises.
Hey, did I just hear a gunshot?
Yeah, it came from Sledgehammer's apartment.
Oh.
Doro? What are you doing here this early?
Supposed to meet Sledge at 8.
It's 5 after 9. He's over an hour late.
I know, it's odd. He's consistently a half hour late. He's very punctual about that. I'm worried something happened to him.
Why?
Ooh. Rosebud.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me, I must have the wrong number.
Are you looking for Inspector Sledgehammer?
Yes. Who's this?
Officer Elizabeth Jenkins. I believe I met you yesterday at the station.
Oh, I see. Sled, Inspector Hammer was supposed to meet me at the precinct. Do you know why he's late?
Of course I do. He's exhausted from the night we spent together. I doubt Inspector Hammer will be able to be back for days. By the way, he told me to give you a message. Get lost.
Mayjoy, you wouldn't believe what happened to me last night.
Oh, I'd believe it. And it makes me sick to my stomach, you degenerate.
Daly, have you seen that new lady cop? What's her name? Jenkins? Ow! Dang! When it rains, it pours. Enough persecution. Duro, am I glad to see you. I had a nightmare last night, and I was awake for it.
As you can see, I'm busy. The Ginsburg case, remember?
Wait just a momento. What is it with everybody today? They're treating me like I'm the lowest species on Earth. Like I'm the latest Democratic hopeful.
Sledge, everyone's heard about what you supposedly did last night. They think it's horrible. I find it surprising and sad. I honestly thought I knew you better.
So did I. I have no idea what the heck you're talking about. More importantly, I gotta find that Jenkins broad. She's dangerous.
Hammer, in my office, right this second.
That's her, the devil woman. Dive for cover.
Hammer, holster that weapon. Your career as a cop just ended today. I said put it away.
Now hold off, Captain.
I don't want to hear a sound coming out of that hole in your face. You've really bought it this time, Hammer. You have really bought it. Officer Jenkins here is leveling charges against you for sexual harassment.
What? That's crazy. The only thing I'm involved with is my gun, and it's strictly a monogamous relationship.
Well, according to this affidavit, she states that you coerced her into your apartment with the intent of an assignation.
She didn't want an assignation. She wanted to get it on. Captain, Jenkins is not playing with a full deck. She ordered me to make love to her at gunpoint. That's not exactly what I call safe sex. Look at this. Crazy broad shot at me.
Well, according to her report, she did that in self-defense. She is also pressing charges against you for assault.
Assault? Assault? That's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard.
Why, I oughta...
That's enough, Hammer. There's going to be a full departmental inquiry into this matter. This is the most shameful occurrence that's ever happened at my precinct.
How could it be worse than the time I busted the visiting Pope for loitering? But this never happened. Jenkins is a liar. Why else is she being so quiet?
I'm just too distraught. Why don't you just admit to what you did?
Captain, for the first time in my life, I'm innocent.
Hammer, turn in your badge for good. You're never again going to cause me pain.
chance to make an accusation, then the accuser should be able to stand a little scrutiny.
So what are you trying to say?
I've worked for Sledgehammer a long time. Granted, Sledge is irresponsible, undependable, egotistical, insensitive, chauvinistic, sadistic, and cruel, but other than that, he's a terrific guy. And I think your grievances against him are bogus.
Listen, doll. My 3 weeks at this precinct have been an ordeal, and don't you try to make it any worse. Never should have transferred from the 3030, and you stay the hell away from my locker. You got that? She's all right. She fainted. I'm taking her outside to get some air.
Oh, my God, what made her faint?
She heard Moonlighting was in a rerun tonight.
Arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Arrête de mer de l'escalier.
Means stop looking at me that way, or I'll throw your mother down the stairs. And once again, arrête ta mère dans l'escalier.
Yellow.
Inspector, hi. I've got your slut of a partner over here with me. Why don't you come over to my house, 1153 Oceanic Drive, and we'll play. Or else.
All right, amigo. It's good to just broad that breaking up is hard to do. Never would have happened if you had been born a man, Duroc. Just hold your horses, Duroc. Hey, you start nagging and I'll leave that thing in your mouth all year. Insane? Yes. Ask a stupid question. Jenkins, you need to see a special kind of psychiatrist.
What kind?
The kind that's licensed to kill their patients. All right, Jenkins. Playtime's over. Now, unless you want to get measured for a designer body bag, you'll give yourself up.
Sledge. Thank God this is finally over.
It may not be over.
Why do you say that?
Jenkins may have a twin sister.
The following tag was shot in black and white, then artificially recolored. We promise you will not be able to see the difference.
According to our findings, Elizabeth Jenkins escaped 6 months ago from a home.
You mean a home?
That is correct. And apparently, while there, she became obsessed with TV police shows. Upon escaping, Jenkins used falsified records to enroll herself in the police academy.
Huh. So after being stationed at the 33rd, she naturally fixated on a cliched macho cop like Ginsburg. And when he rejected her psychotic advances, she killed him.
That's right. And then transferred here, where another similar murder almost occurred.
Hold it. You two expect me to believe that somebody with serious mental problems was able to slip through our screening process and become a cop? How could something as obscene as that happen?
That's not the question, Hammer. The question is, how could it have happened again?
On your feet, pygmy brain. You almost blew it, Grandma.
Didn't expect him to knock me down. Guess I'm starting to show my age.
Just settle down, mutant. Stealing purses from little old ladies ought to get you the chair. Get in the room.
What are you doing?
Well, I just sprayed my car with disinfectant. I don't want this slime ball smelling it up again.
I can't watch this.
Good, then turn your head.
Assault, battery, mayhem, brutality.
The criminal element is totally out of control, sir.
These charges are against you. You, nobody else. Couldn't you just... You were 2 blocks away from the station house. Did you have to drag the man all over the freeway system?
I wanted to give him time to reflect.
Captain, I have to apologize. I tried to stop Sledge, but...
Don't try to shift the blame, Doro. The commissioner has asked me to take your badges. You're on 6 months suspension, both of you.
Oh, don't drag her into this. It wasn't her fault. Besides, she's just a girl.
6 months?
How about 12 months?
Why don't you make me a guard on death row?
Get out.
No money for 6 months. I'm already behind in my car payments.
My gun is gonna rust. You know, all I did last night was fall asleep in front of the TV. It was pathetic.
Yeah, what were you watching?
I don't know. All I remember is somebody saying, "Hi, Rick," and then the next thing I heard was, "Play it again, Sam," or something.
Oh, we parked the car in a police zone. I better move it.
Oh, you don't think just because you're on suspension, the trunk would give you a ticket, do you? Move the car.
I thought you had some smarts, Hammer.
Where'd you come from?
The little lady that just ankled out of here with the gray gams, she yours?
Gams?
Yeah, gams, you know. Pins, legs, smooth, long, classy looking. She's like a breath of fresh air in this stagnant world of ours.
I know who you are. The weatherman on TV.
There's a lot of gin joints in this crazy world, but there's only one reason I picked this hole.
Happy hour?
Oh, cut out the comedy. I'm here because you need some advice. Today, I think they call it career counseling.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't fired my gun in a couple of hours. I think I do need some help. Hey, a bartender, bring my friend a drink, huh?
Do what?
I said bring my friend a drink, okay?
Yeah, sure. I'll bring him on.
Hey, Duro, come on over here. Meet the local weatherman.
I don't see anyone.
That's Duro. I'm afraid she's a cop with a skirt.
What next? Lady wrestlers?
Sledge? Who are you talking to?
The dame's right. It's the rules. Only you can see me.
Look, drink jockey. Do you see a guy in a trench coat standing over there?
Only a girl.
It's a guy.
Sure, it's a guy. I see him. Anything you say.
Duro, I'm afraid you're really stressed out. I think you should sleep through suspension.
What do you mean I'm stressed? You're talking to an empty bar stool.
We're both uptight. Let's get out of here. Well, don't worry, old friend. We'll have you out shooting again before you can cock your trigger.
All right, Hammer. Put away the heater. They don't work on me anymore. Pain is just a memory. Get it? You know, if I could have pulled this off back in the old days, I would have had Cagney and Robinson right where I wanted them.
Are you real or am I hallucinating?
You know, in the old days when a cop got laid off, the first thing he did was go into business for himself.
What are you talking about?
The private eye. You know, Richard Diamond, Sam Spade, Philip Marlowe. We all did it. And you got all the qualifications.
What do you think? Want to go into business?
You may be overqualified.
Any calls?
3. 2 wrong numbers and an offer to cater a bar mitzvah. I told them no, no, and maybe.
New hairdo?
Yes. This is what happens when I can't afford my regular hairdresser.
Look, just remember, if you don't look good, we don't look good. Nice outfit. Now, that's the first time you've looked like a real girl.
Yeah, well, if I don't get my hair fixed, I'll need a guide dog.
Not bad. Looks like you're all set up. That's a good-looking dame you got out there. Why don't you buy her some cheap perfume and take her out for some spaghetti?
Hey, I'm broke, remember?
Yeah, well, what you need now is a dame in danger.
So far, all I got out of this is pocket lint.
That's about to change.
There's a client here?
There is?
Yeah, says she's Mrs. Emily Carstairs.
Send her in. Who is she?
What a woman. If ever there was a dame in danger, she's it. She ain't Lauren Bacall, but she's close.
Mr. Hammer. Mr. Sledge Hammer.
The same. Can I take your coat?
Well, sorry, but I'm naked underneath.
Then I insist on taking your coat.
You're cute. But, I just came from posing for the life drawing class at the university. Just doing my part for higher education.
Makes me want to go back to school.
Get to it.
I can't do that. I just met her.
No, I mean, find out what the caper is.
Right.
Are you talking to someone?
No. I was mumbling. So, what makes you think you need a private eye, Mrs. Carstairs?
My husband's body was found washed up on the beach. He'd been lying there for a week.
So I guess he was dead, right?
I kicked actors out of my movies for saying stupid things like that. Just ask her how her husband was killed.
He'd been strangled with seaweed.
I was just going to ask you that.
Sounds fishy to me. If he was lying on a beach for a week...
Yeah, how come nobody said anything?
About what?
Oh, come on, Mrs. Carstairs. How could your husband be lying dead on a beach for a week and yet not one person reported it?
Well, he had such a great tan that nobody noticed him.
Aha.
I'm sorry. This is very difficult for me. You see, ever since my husband died, a man has been calling me, demanding money. He says that if I don't pay him $100,000, he'll kill me. I need your help, Mr. Hammer.
Ask her who the bum is.
Any idea who the bum is?
No. All I know is that he said my husband had welched on some business arrangement and that he'd be round tonight at 9 to collect.
Did you call the police?
They said they couldn't do anything.
Figures.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, I need protection now. Will $1,000 a day be all right?
Gee, that sounds kind of steep. I don't have that kind of money.
She's offering to pay you the $1,000, bonehead.
Yeah, right. Right. Well, it's either you or the bar mitzvah. $1,000 is copacetic.
So you'll take the case.
Consider it solved.
Oh, I feel better already. I need protection. I'm in constant danger.
Not with me around.
You hit the ERA sign across the street.
Good. Then I didn't waste any bullets. We gotta get over to your place.
I'm going with you.
Girl Friday's staying in the office.
Yeah. You stay here, Duro. I can take care of this. Go into the other room and fix your hair. I don't want you bumping into things.
This dress was too tight.
That doll would melt anyone's patch. Okay, get out to the Carstairs place fast.
We gotta go to your place now.
You really are worth $1,000 a day, aren't you?
Plus expenses. Don't forget, you owe me for that broken window. I get the feeling the only thing you've ever done for a living is inherit.
Take it easy. She's only a flake off the upper crust.
Quite a place you got here.
Oh, this is only my guest house. My main house is being repaired.
Oh, what happened? A jet crashed into it while you were landing on your private runway?
How did you know? May I get you a drink?
No, I never drink when I'm on duty. But then I'm on suspension.
Well, do help yourself. The bar's over there. I'm just going to slip into something more cliched.
Fancy joint here. I bet she even wallpapers the inside of the refrigerator.
Yeah, last time I was in a place this big, the Yankees lost to the Red Sox. How do people afford places like this?
She picked it up cheap from Jim and Tabby Baker.
Somebody's coming.
Clothes are much tighter in the 80s. I like it.
Excuse me, senor. Does Mrs. Carstairs know you are here?
That's all right, Rosa. He came with me.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Mr. Hammer. You didn't get yourself a drink. Allow me. Vodka on the rocks, half a twist, shaken, not stirred. Am I right?
Ah, that's that limey jerk. I'm a beer-drinking hombre. Root beer.
Over here, Hammer. You're not looking cool enough. While you're strolling around, it's a nice touch to eat some fruit. Good image.
Here we are. Mr. Hammer, why are you eating a wax apple?
Why am I eating a wax apple?
You're on your own with that one, pal.
You know, I can't thank you enough for taking this case.
Hey, what's wrong with your fish?
Oh, well, Henry had them gold-plated. It was a nice idea, but they sank.
You may have been in Who's Who, but obviously you didn't know what's what.
Now he's dead.
Yeah, what do I do now? I just hang out and wait for him to show up?
You got a lot to learn, pal. Now is when I made out with my client. It's part of the job. Get it?
What did you do when you had male clients?
I never took those cases.
No, I'm so glad you took this case. I feel safer already.
Move in, Hammer. She's coming on to you like gangbusters.
Hammer? You know, I haven't had a man in weeks. I have needs too. Sledge.
Not while I'm on duty.
Ow. Oh! Oh, my stomach. Yo! It's killing me. Oh, I gotta lie down. I gotta lie down.
Over here. Come on, over here. You'll be fine.
Great. She has needs and you get a stomachache. In my day, I used to down 3 pints of the hot stuff every day. And that's when I was an aircraft pilot.
Oh, why do I feel like this?
Maybe a wax apple isn't on your diet. Hammer. Hammer, get up. The creep's here. Come on, get a hold of yourself.
Dead.
Had to do it. He was going to kill me.
You know this man?
It's my attorney. They're grating.
Where'd you get the gun?
It's my husband's.
Well, if you had a gun, why did you hire me?
Didn't know if I could kill anyone.
Now you know.
Hold it, Hammer. Make sure she knows you don't give refunds.
Case closed and not one shot fired. Sorry, old friend.
Hammer, what the hell are you doing here?
Mrs. Carstairs paid me to be here. I'm a PI now.
Are you telling me that you solved this case?
You got it. The stiff is her husband's attorney. He attacked her, and she shot him in self-defense. Simple.
And you saw what happened?
From that couch right over there. Best seat in the house.
I'm very proud of you, Sledge.
Yeah, I'm proud of me, too. I usually am.
Sledge.
Did all right, didn't I?
I think you're a sap.
A sap? What are you talking about?
Look, you gun-happy freak. Don't you think it's a little strange that you pass out just when Mrs. Carstairs shoots the one man who's a suspect?
Happens every week on moonlighting.
Cut out the baloney. You've got to get back to the Carstairs house and slap her around a little bit.
That sounds good to me.
And find out what really happened.
What about her?
We'll be back before she can comb her hair.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, what are you doing here?
Just came to solve the real mystery.
What are you talking about?
Now I want you to listen and listen good, because I'm only going to say this once. This is how I see it. You killed your husband while you were in cahoots with your attorney. The two of you planned to split the money. You made a date to meet him, and then you arranged to have me see you kill him. Nice alibi. Ex-cop sees poor widow kill mean man who was trying to take her money. Not a dry tear in the house.
Nice wrap-up, kid.
You've forgotten one thing, Mr. Hammer.
Oh, yeah?
If that were all true, then who shot at me in the office?
Who shot at her? Whoever shot at her is going into reruns.
Raise your hand, Senor Hammer.
So it was you all the time?
Almost right. But when Mrs. Carstairs was going to kill her murdered husband's attorney, she needed an accomplice. The reason you believe she was in danger was because I shot at her when she was in your office.
So I was right. You were going to make me the perfect alibi.
We were going to split the money until I thought it might be better to have all the money to myself, personally.
In the old days, the butler did it. Now it's the maid. What an era.
You can't shoot me here. Don't you think the neighbors will find it a little suspicious? All this noise and 3 murders in one day?
No one will notice. Our neighbor's Bruce Willis. Maybe you're right. It might be more perfect if you join Mr. Carstairs. Adios, Senor Hammer.
Hey, you got me into this. How about a little help?
Going loco already, huh? It does not become you, Senor Hammer.
I like to help you, pal, but you're forgetting the rules. I'm not here, remember?
Well, we've been through a lot together. This is no time to bail out. Come on, I need some help. What happened to the rules?
Rules are made to be broken.
But don't you think you ought to tie her up or something?
Are you kidding? She's not going anywhere. After that kiss, she may never move again.
Here's looking at you, kid.
Hey, that's my line.
All right, pick her up.
That maid could have used me for fish bait. Weren't you a little late?
Stuck at the beauty parlor.
How'd you know I was here?
Just a wild guess.
Hammer, I never thought I'd say these words. You're back on the force.
I know. The commissioner needed me, right?
No. You found out you're even more dangerous as a private eye. Doro, Come on.
Thanks. What was your name again?
Spade, Marlowe, Diamond. What's the difference?
Will I ever see you again?
If you ever need me, just whistle. You know how to whistle, don't you? Just pucker up your lips and blow.
I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
I should have told him he can't walk on water until he's up here with me.
Last on Sledgehammer.
Hammer, you can't defuse that bomb.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The following season of Sledgehammer takes place 5 years before that nuclear explosion. Thank you.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
In just a moment, Police Detective Chris Raker will take the stand against reputed crime boss Johnny Red Shoes Haggis about his role in the murder of former District Attorney D.A. Burnham. This is Amy Porter reporting live. Now. Right this minute.
Do you promise to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Detective Raker, please tell the court exactly what you saw the night of June 20th, 1986.
Well, I observed Mr. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Observe me.
The Haggis. I don't know.
Come now, Detective Raker. Just tell the court what you remember.
I don't know. I'm telling you, I don't remember. What are you doing? Get off my back! Perhaps the detective needs a break.
Order in this court! Order in this court! I said order in this court!
Wasn't violent here!
Not me, him!
Violence!
In all my years in the force, I have never been this disgusted.
So you heard about it?
Yeah, I heard about it. Canceling the policeman's field day. It was my turn to get shot out of the cannon. This is ridiculous. Oh, that's where I put that. My mind is...
Hammer, I thought you were talking about Detective Raker.
Raker? Who, Chris Raker? You know, I like that guy. He's kind of tough. Good with his fists. Always liked him.
Hammer, he cracked on the stand today and didn't finger Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
That wimp! You know, I never really trusted him.
He was so dedicated. So stable.
How's the captain taking it?
Not very well. Been in his office most of the morning.
Yeah, he's probably really depressed. You know, Captain Trunk has been like a second-hand father to Raker for years. How sharper than a serpent's tooth is an ungrateful punk.
Sorry for interrupting, Captain.
Just wanted to cheer you up, sir.
That's impossible. This is the worst day of my life.
Now, you see, right there, you're wrong. You've said many times that the worst day of your life was the day I joined the force. Now you feel better?
Yes.
Captain, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation for Chris Raker's sudden breakdown.
Oh, it's obvious what happened. He was pretending. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis paid him off. I hear you can make a lot of money in acting.
Raker would never sell out. He had integrity, you understand? And the mere fact that you would even suggest that he was...
Go ahead. Let it out. You'll feel better, Captain.
Never.
You know, Captain, I thought he sounded real. All that ranting about violence.
Well, that's difficult to fake.
No, believe me, Raker is a faker. All cops face violence. The ones who can't deal with it crack. The ones who can, teach.
Just talk to him.
You want to talk to him? Why don't you dial him direct? 555 Weasel. Here, I'll ring him up.
Hammer, give it a rest. I've already tried. The man's not at home.
Oh, typical. The line went dead. Dang deregulation.
Hammer.
Hey, Hammer, how's it feel to be the second craziest cop on the force?
What was that, Major?
I asked you how it felt to be the second craziest cop on the force.
Oh, I thought you said laziest. Sorry, my mistake.
You don't believe Raker really lost it, do you?
Not a chance in the world. That kid has taken the heart out of Trunk, and I'm not going to let him get away with it. He was always too perfect. That bonehead even had a perfect attendance record.
What's wrong with a perfect attendance record?
Any cop worth his tin is out at least a couple of days with a flesh wound.
Well, I think we're all human. I mean, I think we should strive for perfection.
Speak for yourself, Thoreau. I am perfect. A perfect 42 regular and a perfect shot.
I started VVC after the network forced me out of programming. They said my ideas were too high concept. You tell me, what's wrong with an alien puppet living with a suburban family? Okay, it's stupid. But what's wrong with it?
Nothing. Sounds kind of cute.
Cute! There's too much cute in the world. There should be an alternative. You've heard of reality programming? This is reality reprogramming. Here we are, the nerve center of my entire operation. Voila.
Whoops. Sorry, we were just playing game of Space Invaders.
The latest in state-of-the-art mind control technology. Thought control through television.
Amazing.
I could start a fourth network just like this.
There already is a fourth network.
That's a network?
Yeah, I see your point. Anyhow, your process certainly worked on that cop Raker. Johnny Red Shoes Haggis couldn't be happier. $500,000, just as we agreed.
I just want you to know I'm not doing this for the money, but I have to answer to a higher command. My 2-year-old son.
This is all very, impressive. Mr. Smartikoff, I'll be leaving.
But this is only the beginning. I've devoted my whole life to TV. Man has only begun to scratch the tip of the iceberg of the video age.
Look, I'm really not into television. I only watch PBS and Nightline.
But someday you'll really be into television because it will rule your life. Man will never have to leave his couch. Brother, you will even travel to foreign lands by TV.
Actually, I enjoy flying.
Ultimately, man and TV will combine to form a newer, higher being. Yes, a super race. Smarter, brighter, new and improved. And it will all start here. And with those who watch it. Yes, the rulers of tomorrow sit in front of the TV today.
Oh, another new sweater? Come on, Theo. Who is it?
Hammer, it's me, Raker. Open up.
Look, if you came here for insults, I already gave at the office. Hammer, I have to talk to somebody.
Yeah, well, don't confess. Let me beat it out of you. I hate cops who take bribes.
I didn't take a bribe. Now listen, you're the only one I can talk to. You're bloodthirsty, but you're trustworthy. Now you gotta listen to me.
I don't listen to malcontents. Especially malcontents who malcontent all over the captain.
Hammer, listen, I'm telling you the truth. I don't know what happened to me on the stand. There was this sound, this noise. I couldn't remember anything. And then these nightmares. These terrible, weird nightmares. They seem so real.
Oh, the one where you haven't been to class all semester and it's the day of the final and you're in your underwear? No.
No, these revolve around a white room. You gotta help me.
I just helped you quit smoking. All right, look, I don't know what happened to you on the stand. Maybe you didn't take a bribe. Maybe you just cracked under the pressure. But you better remember what happened with Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, or that slime ball's gonna ooze free.
I tried, but nothing happened.
Well, try harder. Remember, come on! Haggis, the murder. Haggis, the murder!
No! There's violence here! There's violence here! That sound! I have to get rid of that sound! I gotta get it out of my head!
Nicotine withdrawal's a real bummer.
That noise! Help me, Hammer! Help me get rid of the sound! Hit me! Hit me!
My
Hit
place.
me!
Feel better now?
No! Hit me! Hit me, you Hammer! Hit me! That noise! That noise!
Boy, you can come over here anytime. You just bought the farm, Fink. All right, now you're in trouble. I love it when company drops by. All right, come on, let's go. Party's over.
Okay, people, let's clear it.
That guy's gonna destroy Trunk and me both.
You know, I still don't understand why I came to you.
Felt safe here. You know, when Raker rushed in here, he was shaking worse than a rumba dancer. He had that look in his eyes as someone who just stepped over the edge. I've seen that look before.
Yeah, in the war.
No, in the mirror.
Sledge, what do you think made him break down?
I don't know. All I did was ask him about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, and look what he did. Think I'm gonna lose my security deposit?
He required one? Can you remember saying anything that might have set him off?
He came in here, he was raving, he was ranting, going on about noise. He said the noise and something about nightmares.
Nightmares. What did he say about nightmares?
All he mentioned was something about a white room.
White room. White room. I've read something about that. Look, another article.
Now, what magazine is this from?
Reader's Digest.
Oh, well, can't get more authoritative than that.
Already, advertising agencies have expressed an interest in mind control techniques such as the KGB's White Room process.
That's all it says. It's the condensed version.
That's it. The White Room.
Oh, Sledge, you don't honestly believe that the networks are trying to turn people into mindless automatons, do you?
Haven't you ever seen Matlock? What I'm saying is the only people that are more calculating than the networks are the mob. They didn't bribe Raker. They brainwashed him.
They programmed him to forget and break down every time he tried to remember anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Let's go talk to Trunk. I think I figured out how to pull the plug on Haggis.
Let me get this straight. You want me to spread the word that you've got new information that will put Johnny Red Shoes Haggis behind bars for good, and that you're going to testify tomorrow. Hammer, that will never work.
Yes, it will. We'll get a woman to start the rumor. Want to do it, Duro? I'll get somebody else. You see, sir, the guy who got to Raker is going to try to get to me before I testify.
Oh, Hammer, something is happening. Put that network in the dumper.
I already did last year.
And this just in. Inspector Sledge Hammer will testify tomorrow in the trial with new information that will, according to Hammer, put that scum-sucking leech into the slammer for so long, by the time he gets out, he'll be dead.
Thought of that myself.
And now on an
Yeah, I could tell.
Well, Duro, I guess it's time for you to make tracks.
We don't know what's going to happen here tonight. I think I should stay and back you up.
I don't need a backup. I got all the backup I need right here. It's taken me through shootouts and stakeouts and a marriage. So, I'm scary.
I can hide in the closet. They won't even know I'm here.
Look, the mob has probably been watching this apartment all evening, and they're not going to make a move till you leave. So, beat it. I can take care of myself. Always have. Always will.
You know, it's okay to let people care about you. It's not a slight against your masculinity. It's human.
Duro, I think I hear your mother calling.
You know, beneath that loner exterior and twisted mind lurks a heart with real emotion. It's really okay to let it out every once in a while.
One more insult like that, and you're going out of here on a stretcher like Raker.
You win. You know, once I'd like to come over here when it wasn't a crisis. I mean, you could just invite me over here and we could just talk. Is that too much to ask?
I don't know. Depends. Just call before you come over.
Why? Think you might make me dinner?
No, I want to disarm all the booby traps. Good night.
Shouldn't something be happening, Smartikoff?
Dave! Yes! No cartoon first.
Look, Johnny Haggis wants results. I don't know what he knows, but I want him not to know it. You know?
I know. Look, if we can't brainwash him, let's brain wax him. Go to level 3.
Dishwashing liquid, toilet paper, TV dinners, soap, trash bags, deodorant, breakfast cereal, tires, toilet paper, TV dinners.
Finally. This is Jell-O. Let's get down to business. Take notes. Inspector Hammer, tomorrow, whenever anyone asks you anything about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis, you will forget everything. Is that understood?
You put him to sleep, you idiot!
Wake him up.
Yes, sir.
Go to level 4.
Wake up, Hammer. Come on, wake up. Mom, I'll take out the garbage in a minute. Come on, wake up. Mom.
At level 4, we associate scenes of extreme violence with our command to forget a certain topic. We could turn Oliver North into a bedwetter.
So better work. We're running out of time.
This is impossible. This man is experiencing every form of violence known to man, and he's loving it.
hey, what are you doing? It was just getting good. You know, you guys should release this in cassette. You'd make a fortune.
That will be enough, Inspector Hammer.
Could you at least make me a copy? VHS?
I'm losing my patience.
So am I. Give me a gun. Let's kill him.
Are you mad?
Of course I'm mad. Would a sane man work in television?
But there must be another way.
You're right.
Forget it. You guys can't scare me. You can turn my stomach, but you can't scare me. I'm a brick wall. The only guy who can reach me is me, and I'm on my side.
That's it. His conscience is too strong. We'll reach him through his subconscious. We'll reach him through himself. Begin facial topography sequence. Convert my voice to Hammer's.
Well, old Sledgeroo, this is a fine mess you've gotten us into.
Us? What is this, some kind of joke? Oh, no joke. I am you.
You will do what I say.
You're selling encyclopedias. I'm not buying any. Why am I talking to you? You're not real.
I am real.
Yeah, can you do this? Boy, 1 hour with you would be hell.
Stop fighting it, and listen to me. Tomorrow you will remember nothing when asked about Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Tomorrow I will remember nothing.
If pressed, you will become agitated. If further pressed, in fact, you will draw your gun and kill the DA.
I will blow away the DA.
When you wake up in the morning, you will feel refreshed, and you will remember nothing about tonight.
Refreshed, I will kill the DA.
Now sleep. Tomorrow is a big day.
Wow. Man, I slept like a log. Hope you had a good night.
Inspector Hammer, would you tell the court what you remember?
Well, I was born a white middle-class child. I lived
No,
for some years.
Inspector. About Johnny Red Shoes Haggis.
Well,
Yes?
I don't remember.
I mean, why else would you tell Captain Trunk that you had new, important information?
No, No! I mean, no.
This is no time for fooling around, Inspector. What about Haggis?
I don't remember.
Nothing?
I don't remember.
Shut up! I said I don't remember! Nothing? I don't remember! Stop it! Stop it! I can't think it! My head! It's the noise! Get me here! Stop! Stop!
Doing, you goofball cop. You're supposed to shoot the DA, not me.
Bailiff, arrest these guys. They've already killed the dead DA, then they brainwashed Raker and tried to brainwash me. How's that for a quick explanation?
Do you have any comments, Mr. Haggett?
I'm telling you nothing! Nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing! Nothing, you hear me? Nothing, you get nothing!
Well, it looks like justice was done.
It sure was. Those were the ugliest shoes I've ever seen.
I mean, what happened? Didn't they try to brainwash you?
That's right, Captain, they did. They tried to play on my subconscious, but they forgot one important thing.
What's that?
I don't have a subconscious.
Hammer, I'm amazed that you were able to hold out against their brainwashing.
Well, it was easy, sir. I simply thought about one thing.
What was that?
Well, who's always close to my side? Someone I'm afraid I've been neglecting lately. Someone for whom I've never really been able to express my true feelings. Someone who's beautiful, sleek, attractive. I think it's obvious who I'm talking about, sir.
Oh, Sledge, stop.
My gun.
Hammer, you are a truly sensitive guy.
Thank you, sir. I never thought you noticed that.
Good evening, I'm Robin Leach. The producers of Sledgehammer have asked me to explain tonight's episode. Let me be frank, it is an attempt to boost the ratings. There are many ways to do this. Better scripts, more warmth, and big-name guest stars. But we're desperate. So in tonight's episode, we're going to rely on 4 surefire ratings grabbers. Sex, violence, rock music, and best of all, a cliffhanger ending that will keep our viewers glued to the edge of their seats until next season, thus ensuring there will be a next season. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
Thunderbird 1 to base. We just passed checkpoint 3. All is clear. Over and... What the... All right, ladies. The party's over. This is a restricted area.
Oh, come on, guys. We're just having fun. Think fast.
Hammer, I must congratulate you on apprehending those bank robbers. I just can't believe that you were able to get them to surrender their weapons by reading aloud from the collected works of Rod McEwen.
It's great.
You know, some of them were weeping openly. That's true. The truth is that poetry is more effective than tear gas. Remember that.
And you didn't even draw your weapon.
No, I tell you, who needs this silly thing? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, no,
I did that. I'm paying for that.
No, keep your money in your pocket.
Sledge, I'm so proud of you. You know, it takes a real man to do what you did.
What a wonderful woman. A woman.
Come here. I've got something for you.
Oh, what a terrible nightmare.
Hey, Hammer, you better get away from that door.
What?
There's a top secret meeting going on in there with Trunk and Duro and some army brass.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sure they're expecting me.
God, it's really stuck. This is a matter of national security. I must insist on complete privacy.
General, you can count on it.
What's the big idea? Wait a minute. You planning an invasion without telling me?
Who is this man?
Reporting for duty, sir. Inspector Sledgehammer. And this is my platoon.
General, I promise you there will be no further interruptions.
Hey, who ordered the hero special?
Oh, that's me. Yeah, thank you very much.
Oh, thanks. Hope there's enough mayonnaise.
No, I'm sure it's fine. General, I'd just like to say that I really am a fan of what you guys did in Grenada. And I love the TV commercials.
Hammer, you damn warmonger.
Oh, no, Captain. That's quite all right. I don't know why, but I like him. He reminds me of myself as a young man. Oh, God. I was just filling him in on what's happened. A Class D warhead was en route to a secret test site when the truck was intercepted by terrorists.
What were they? Bunch of drug-crazed hippies packing M16s?
No, they were a team of women in bikinis.
Oh, Really?
Hammer, this is serious.
That's right. That's why I'm here.
She never wears a bikini.
Hammer, it's because of my background in terrorist psychology.
Well, this never would have happened if the military hadn't gone soft. What you need to depend on is fine, upstanding young soldiers like this man. Where are you from, son?
This is the man who betrayed his country, and he was having an affair with one of the terrorists.
Why, you traitor, you Judas, you Benedict Arnold! Hammer!
You see? I can't even trust my own men. That's why I had to bypass internal security and come to you. There's a bomb out there, and I want it back. This is a priority 1 red alert.
A bunch of women with a lethal warhead. Just look at all the damage they can do with one credit card.
What color were her eyes?
Blue. Oh, what is it with this computer always, Duro, huh? Why don't you get the sketch artist?
I quit. Makes more money at county fairs. Okay. How about the hair?
Silky blonde with little highlights.
Oh, give it a rest, will you? Duro, I'm telling you, this is not going to work.
Wait, that's her.
Well, come on, what are you waiting for? Print it up.
Okay.
What's taking so long?
Hold on.
So you sold your country down the river for this, huh? Was it really worth it?
What do you think?
So what'd you say her name was?
Scarlett O'Hara.
That sounds familiar.
It's obviously an alias.
Right.
There's no file on this woman.
Inspector Hammer, they're about to tow your car away.
What do you mean? There was a legal parking spot after I knocked the sign down.
Oh, yes, but you parked on a suspect.
Oh, well, he was guilty.
A suspect, Hammer. Innocent until proven guilty.
Is that new?
Hey, I think I know this girl.
Who is she?
I saw her at my aerobics class at the Jill Taylor's Fitness Center.
Well, which one? There are thousands of those.
Well, the original one, downtown.
All right, Duro. Call the FBI and see if you can get a make on that picture. I'm gonna go down to the health club and see if I can find little Miss Armageddon. Jill Taylor's Housewife Fitness Program, Jill Taylor's Expectant Mothers Program, the Divorced Woman's Program. Got anything for me? The Blonde Fascist Pig Program, huh? I'd like to speak to this Jill Taylor.
Well, she's in there, but you can't go in.
Don't tell me, let me guess. She's doing a workout tape.
That's right. The Las Vegas Showgirls program.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, hold it.
Take 5.
I'm Inspector Sledge Hammer. I want to ask you a couple of questions.
Sure. Keep up with me and we can talk.
Is this really necessary?
Yes, it's essential for your cardiovascular system.
No, I mean, do we have to do it right now?
If you suddenly stop exercising, your muscles will cramp up.
Oh. Have you ever seen this woman?
Yes, she was in my class, but she dropped out. She had no commitment.
How many times did she attend?
700.
Some people just can't cut it.
Inspector Hammer, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm demonstrating a police force breathing technique.
You look like you need my remedial aerobics course.
Listen, lady, I'm a man. I can do anything you can do, except conceive. Now let's get physical. Do you remember the name of the girl?
Joan, Vicky, Carrie. I don't know. You'd have to look up in files.
Did she ever do anything suspicious?
I saw her eating red meat once. Inspector Hammer, don't
Yes.
you ever lift weights?
I lift this one every day. Anything else you can tell me about this girl?
Inspector, I have hundreds of clients. I don't have time to keep tabs on every single one. Do you know the whereabouts of all the criminals you've ever dealt with?
Yeah, the cemetery. Look, you look like you could use a break. Why don't you get her file?
Anything to help.
Ow. Dora, would you pick that up for me, please?
What happened to you?
Jill Taylor challenged me to a workout. I got pains in places I didn't even know I had places.
What'd you find out? Other than you're in lousy shape.
Maybe you'll have a little more respect for me when you take a look at this file and find out what I got on that tank-top terrorist.
Yeah, what did you get?
Well, I got her address, for one. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Thank you very much.
Hammer, that's the White House.
Oh, we can't bust Nancy Reagan.
It's obviously a fake address. The health club must be in on this. Jill Taylor's hiding something.
I don't think she could hide anything. That leotard was so tight, you could literally...
Hammer, this time I'm going to the health club, undercover. And I won't come back with a bogus address.
Hammer, get in here immediately.
Ow, ow, ow.
I just received this cassette.
We have your warhead. Unless you deliver $1 billion to our Swiss bank account inside of 12 hours, we'll blow your city to kingdom come.
$1 billion? Whew. I wonder what that is after taxes.
I knew this would happen. I knew it would happen. I could see it coming. It was inevitable. Hammer, you get involved in a case and suddenly it is the end of the world.
Well, look at the bright side, Captain. The whole city full of crooks is getting the death penalty. Will you clear the lines, ragweed? We're in the middle of a crisis here. Look, just get off the phone, maggot.
Who is it?
Some guy says he's the governor.
Yes, Governor. General Mills.
Didn't sound like the governor.
I understand. The state won't pay the $1 billion.
Now, that's the kind of government I like. They don't back down. They don't give in to blackmail.
They don't have the money.
Oh.
So what are we going to do?
We're going to do nothing. That's what we're going to do. I guarantee you, these terrorists are bluffing.
But what if they're not?
Well, then it won't matter, because we'll all be dead.
I'll get that. General Mills. For you.
Yes, Governor, you wanted to talk to me?
Hammer.
Oh, hi, Duro. It's Duro. Excuse me. Yeah, go ahead.
Hammer, listen. They closed this bar early for no reason. I think something's up. Anything new at your end?
Not really. Oh, no, yes. They threatened to blow up the city unless we gave them $1 billion.
What? They're gonna blow up the city? You better get down here and cover me. Get here as soon as you can.
Something tells me the Jill Taylor Fitness Center isn't the safest place to be right now.
Tommy Small reporting live. Captain Trunk, is there any truth to the rumor that terrorists have stolen a military warhead and are threatening to blow up the entire city?
But that is an irresponsible lie.
Then what's a general doing here?
General, perhaps you
He was
would
in the
care to
neighborhood.
explain?
Yes, I would. No, there are no terrorists. There's no warhead. As a matter of fact, there's nothing to worry about.
So what you're saying is that
General,
we can...
Yes.
I think you better turn on Channel 6 right now.
6, yes.
And now here is another statement from the hooded figure.
Your puny leaders have not responded to our demands. We have jammed your airways to show our power. If we do not receive the money in 10 hours, you will be destroyed.
No warhead, huh?
You probably didn't hear that. They probably heard that. You girls looking for the powder room? Now that was gratuitous.
You throw like a girl. Here, catch this.
I bet you don't have many boyfriends. Earl, I found you at last. Mission accomplished.
Hammer, I want a new partner.
So, Inspector Hammer, we meet again.
If my ex-wife is under that hood, I'm gonna be sick.
Jill Taylor. I don't believe it.
You'll be happy to know that your governor has capitulated. $1 billion.
$1 billion has been placed in my Swiss bank account.
I thought the state didn't have $1 billion.
They hit up Iran for a loan.
Why did you do it? So you could finance some army of Amazon women to take over America and make us all watch soap operas and tie up the phones all day? Was that it?
No, I wanted the money.
Well, now that you've got the money, will you call off the threat?
No, I'm going to go on TV and ask for more money. I've got a good thing going.
Just like a woman always changing her mind.
Enough of this chauvinist dribble. I have a broadcast to make.
Yeah, I gotta go too. Thanks for steaming the wrinkles out of my jacket.
Not so fast, Inspector. You've had your exercise. Now it's time for your dip in the hot tub.
I also want gold bullion, my own 747, and a new episode of Moonlighting every week.
Oh, Hammer. I guess this is the end of a good team.
Yeah, I'm really gonna miss my gun. And you too, Jerome. Oh, and Dory. I'm one tough cop, right?
Yeah, Sledge. Yeah.
Freeze! Please! Shut that damn thing off!
From this day forward, all grotesque men will be under my shapely thumb. Across the country, in bars, ballparks, bowling alleys. Every day will be Ladies' Day. Furthermore,
Your show's been canceled.
You talking to me?
Jill Taylor is a power mad thief, extortionist, and a threat to democracy.
Yeah, not only that, but her health club stinks on ice.
Fools.
You think you're safe? I pointlessly set that bomb to detonate in 5 minutes.
My God, tell us where it is.
Never.
Would you be willing to rephrase that?
Who even knows if it's here?
Will somebody turn off the dang hot tub? I can't think with all this noise.
I found it! There it is, right there.
Boy, this is shaping up to be a really bad day.
Hammer, you can't defuse that bomb.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
One guess as to why I'm in such a good mood.
Inspector Hammer has been kidnapped by aliens for use in laboratory experiments.
Close. Hammer is going to trial today for murder.
Captain, you don't seriously believe that Hammer shot Hugo Victor in cold blood, do you?
Doro, what I can't believe is that Hammer shot him only once. Restraint is not one of Hammer's strong points.
Captain, Victor is one of the biggest racketeers in this city. He had many other enemies besides Hammer.
But none as psychotic as Hammer. You see, Victor beat every rap that Hammer ever brought against him. So Hammer finally snapped.
I just don't believe he did it.
I don't believe he did it either.
I don't either.
Excuse me, sir. Do you think Inspector Hammer is guilty?
Yes, I do.
Who is that?
Hammer's attorney.
Here he comes. Here. What happened? Inspector Hammer, Susie Shallow from Channel 6 News. How does it feel to be charged with the murder of Hugo Victor?
I'm mad, that's what I am. Somebody else got all the fun of killing this cheese ball. Now I get the blame. So why don't you go cover a bake-off?
The death of Hugo Victor, tragic accident, or public service. Susie Shallow, Channel 6 News.
Sledge. I know things are looking pretty grim right now. I just want to let you know we're behind you 100%.
I'm not worried, Duro. I'm going to get off. I'm a cop. Judges are our friends. We're on the same team.
All rise.
Look, there isn't a judge in this country who would convict me. Except her.
Court, Judge Ida Grubb presiding.
I just would like to say, Your Honor, that is a particularly becoming shade of black you're wearing.
Inspector Hammer, this court will not be influenced by flattery.
Would you rather have cash?
Sit down! Inspector Hammer, you're charged with murder in the first degree. How do you plead?
I never plead. Usually I don't even ask.
Just tell her guilty.
What?
I'll get you off on the appeal, and it will make a better ending for the movie of the week.
You egg-sucking leech.
How about a book?
Get out.
How about a musical?
Get out.
How about a musical based on the book?
Get out, go chase an ambulance.
Or a book based on the musical? How about a rock video?
Inspector Hammer, what do you propose to do for counsel?
Clarence Darrow.
Your Honor, we can hire an attorney from the Safe Sledge Fund started at the precinct.
How much did you collect?
$1.99.
Inspector Hammer, the court needs an answer. What are you going to do?
Your Honor, I've decided to represent myself.
Hammer, you don't have to do that. I will lend you the money.
Thanks, but no thanks. And I plead not guilty. See, they're laughing. I got them in the palm of my hand.
The prosecution may call its first witness.
Your Honor, the prosecution calls R.C. Victor. Your relationship to the deceased?
Surviving son. And professional playboy.
Can you describe now, please, in your own words, the events of the night of January 24th?
Well, I'd arrived at the precinct to bail my father out after he'd been arrested for jaywalking by that gibbering homicidal maniac, Inspector Hammer.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. That slipped. That was just, I don't know. I was, whoop, see? Try it. Really.
Anyway, as I was saying, that turkey had the audacity to confront my father with a gun.
Hey, what's going on here? Who let this lungfish out of his cave?
Inspector, he paid his bail. We had to let him go.
Why?
Because that's the law.
You're kidding.
Hammer.
All right, Victor, okay, we'll release you. But nobody says we have to release you alive.
Go ahead, Hammer. You want to try something? I've got a black belt.
Yeah? I got a silver gun.
Yeah, I heard about that little thing.
What the hell is going on out here?
Oh, I was just demonstrating some low-impact aerobics with Officer Smith here.
Hammer! I'll see that you're busted down a Cub Scout for this!
You just want to see me in short pants. Listen, you miserable can of tuna. I'll get you if it's the last thing I do.
And the next day, Inspector Hammer shot my father.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Inspector Hammer?
Yes, I was wondering if I could take the witness into a dark room with some rubber hose just for a short time, Your Honor.
I object, Your Honor.
Okay, I'll use a lead pipe.
The witness may step down.
Prosecution would like to call Mrs. Rebecca Manderley. Mrs. Manderley, would you tell the court the events of the morning of the 25th?
Certainly. Inspector Hammer here came to see Mr. Victor that morning. I showed him into the study, and a few minutes later, I began to hear all sorts of cursing and shouting and crashing, and, well, suddenly there was a gunshot. Well, I ran to the study and... Oh! earth and be gone.
Father!
Mrs. Manderley, cancel my father's golf appointment.
It was Inspector Hammer I saw in his car driving away that morning.
No further questions.
Inspector?
Mrs. Manderley, how long did you work for Hugo Victor?
32 years.
32 years. That's a very long time. You must have liked him.
He was all right.
All right? I'd say you thought he was more than just all right. I'd say you loved him.
What?
In fact, you loved him enough to lie about who killed him. Ever since that first night when you met him and you were dancing in the chorus of the Hula Bar, you've been in love with him. It was a whirlwind romance. Then your beauty faded and you became the dried-up, frustrated old hag you are today. But your love burned ever brighter. So you took any job you could just to be near him, and you became his housekeeper. You may as well admit it. You were addicted to love. But then he got a new girl, a younger, a prettier girl than you. A girl who had a gun tattooed right on her... Well, anyway, she was cute. You couldn't stand it. You couldn't take it anymore, so you stood behind the study door, and you waited until I left, and then you shot her in a fit of jealous rage. Now, that's really how it happened, isn't it, Mrs. Manderley?
Gish posh and nonsense. Hugo was terrible in the sack, so I dumped him. But he always paid a good wage, so I stayed on. And that's the end of the story right there.
Aha. Well, it was worth a try. No further questions, Your Honor. Read that back to me, would you?
What's the point between you and me? You don't have a snowball's chance in hell.
Thanks. That's what I thought she said.
You may step down. Mr. Burnham.
The prosecution would like to call Inspector Sledge Hammer. Inspector Hammer, why don't you give us your version of what happened that fateful morning?
Well, as long as I'm up here. See, I drove to Hugo Victor's house.
Inspector Hammer, to see you, sir.
Look, Hammer, state your business and get out of here, will you? I've got a tee-off time in half an hour.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm already teed off.
Hey, what are you doing?
I'll take the penalty. I'm going to watch you like a hawk. Wherever you go, I go, Hugo. Water hazard.
What are you doing, Hammer? You got nothing on me and you never will. And besides, even if you did put me behind bars, I'd be out just like that.
Then maybe I should put you away permanently. Oh! Boy, this is a tough course. Now I'm in a sand trap.
Hammer, I'm warning you. You've gone too far, Hammer. I'm warning you.
I'm going to take a mulligan on this one.
And if anything does happen to me, my son's going to take over the business. And he's even worse than I am.
Well, then I'll send you both on a permanent vacation. You can have a family reunion in the place where bad people go and burn for eternity.
I've already been to the Bahamas. Oh, no.
Oh, one of my better games. See you on the back nine. Divot breath.
So, when you left, Hugo Victor was still alive?
Unfortunately, yes.
Then how do you explain this?
I don't know.
Your Honor, I would like to enter as Exhibit A.
What, is it time for People's Court?
This videotape taken from one of the surveillance cameras at Hugo Victor's house.
Well, see you on the back nine. Divot breath. Can I see that part again where he gets shot?
Recess!
Inspector Hammer, what do you think of the videotape we just saw?
Well, I didn't think it had enough action, but it had a great finish. On a Hammer scale, I'd give it 4 bullets.
Well, do you think that...
Hey, I never think. That's what makes me a good cop. Now, will you get off my back, you prattling parasite?
Hammer, that tape, what's going on?
I don't know. All I know is I did not kill Hugo Victor. I never forget the good times in my life. You know that.
Hammer, after that tape, it's going to take a miracle to get you off.
Well, say hello to Saint Hammer. I just thought of the one witness I can call who can save me.
Who are you going to call?
Your Honor, for my next witness, the defense would like to call Inspector Sledge Hammer.
Testing one. Inspector Hammer, the court is well aware of your distinguished record of excellence.
Well, you're too kind to...
No, I mean it. But let's move on.
Yeah.
Inspector Hammer, Hugo Victor was let go on bail. Why was that?
Because of namby-pamby judges who insist on stupid little details like search warrants and incriminating evidence and conclusive proof and stuff like that.
Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
Captain, if he keeps playing this tape, it's going to kill him.
I hope we get to hear side 2.
However, despite your frustration, you had no intention of killing Hugo Victor when you went to visit him. Is that true?
No way.
That's it, Hammer. I've heard enough.
It's going quite well. All right, well, let me just fast forward to the good part here.
Can we just get this over with? Hog breath.
That's extra stuff. Oh, I don't know how that got on there. I think I went too far.
You're telling me.
Listen, well, that's not right, is it? Get off me! This dang machine!
Stop! Have you gone completely mad?
Don't worry, she's not talking to you. She's talking to me.
Who are you talking to?
No, this is just, I just had a...
Inspector Hammer!
What?
Surrender your weapon!
Sir? Your Honor, for its next witness, the defense would like to call Detective Dory Durow. This is where we get him on the run, Durow. Detective, will you kindly tell the court exactly what I said when I heard that Hugo Victor was going to be released from jail? Now, I want you to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
The whole truth. Sledge, I don't think that's a good idea. They're not going to understand.
Detective, please. I'm sure you have nothing to hide.
As soon as we heard that Victor made bail...
I'm going to get you. You know that, don't you? I'm going to get you, you miserable can of tuna, if it's the last thing I do.
Gentlemen, this way, please.
Hammer, maybe Hugo Victor is innocent.
Durow, the sign said don't walk, and he deliberately stepped in the crosswalk.
I'm talking about racketeering.
Hey, come on. He's so crooked, he moonlights as a corkscrew.
We don't have any proof.
Not yet.
Hammer, you're not thinking of doing something illegal, are you?
Manufacturing evidence is a time-honored police tradition. Come on, Captain, just this once, let's go over the edge. Huh? Just a little piece of evidence, just something small, like a body. All right, that will be all. Thanks for nothing, blabbermouth. Your Honor, are your shoes too tight? I just was checking. For my next witness, I would like to call Captain Trunk. For my next witness, I would like to call Captain Trunk. Captain, please. Captain Trunk. Captain Trunk, have you ever known me to be violent or irrational? Let me rephrase that. Have I ever been violent or irrational, but without a reason?
Your Honor, do I have to answer that?
Why don't we just skip ahead to the multiple choice? Would you please describe to the court the events that took place after I returned from visiting Hugo Victor?
Hammer, you don't want...
Trust me. I know what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, it was like this.
Hi there. Oops. Whoop. Well, I just thought I'd come by and say hello to you two. It's a beautiful, beautiful day, isn't it? It's a very natty tie you're wearing, Captain.
Hammer? Have you been whiffing gunpowder again?
No. See, I just returned from a very successful meeting with Hugo Victor, and I think our problems are over.
Hello?
And that was the phone call that informed you that Hugo Victor was murdered.
Yes.
Now, would you describe to us your exact thoughts as soon as you found that out?
No, you didn't do it. It's finally happened, and now you've gone and done it. I I'm sorry, Your Honor. I lost control for a second.
Yes. Yes, he did. That'll be all. Thank you. Then what did I say?
That for 2 cents you'd blow Hugo Victor to fish food and give back change.
Then what happened?
You mean before you bit Mr. Victor in the hand, or after you kicked him in the shins?
In simple layman's terms.
It was a hard shot. Direct center, just like you always do.
Okay, that's fine. That's the question.
The bullet fragments were from a .44 Magnum, just like you always carry.
Right. No, thank you. No further
And
questions.
we found a full set of prints.
Hey.
That were exactly
Okay,
like yours.
I said that's enough. Don't you understand English? Thank you. Thank you. For my next witness, the defense would like to call R.C. Victor. Mr. Victor, did you get along with your father?
Sure. He used to slap me around a little, but what are dads for?
Oh, right. You mean like he got you in a chokehold when you were sleeping, that kind of thing?
Well, we'd horse
Someone
around.
in front here, booms, that kind of thing?
No.
Indian burn, yeah?
No.
Inspector Hammer,
Burn, that kind of thing? Objection overruled. Enough chit-chat. Mr. Victor, is it not true that you recently had a serious falling out with your father with respect to when you would take over the family business?
Well, yes.
Yes. And isn't it also true that if anything happened to your father, you would be the one to inherit everything?
Yes, that's true, but...
But, me no buts. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I submit to you that this man had the opportunity, the motivation, and the means with which to kill his father, and in fact, he did it!
But I was out in the backyard pruning the roses when he was shot.
You're lying!
No, I'm not.
You're lying!
No, I'm not.
You know you're lying!
Cross my heart.
You're lying!
On my father's grave.
Your Honor, the defense rests.
It's about time. You may step down. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you may retire to ponder your verdict. In the meantime, this court is in recess.
Anybody needs any help with parking tickets? Because I can help you out on that.
Hammer!
Everybody?
Where's your dignity, man?
I don't know, but I know where it's going to be if I get no takers. I'm doing 10 to 20 for murder.
You're holding yourself.
You got a hold of me already. Moving violations.
Listen, I'm behind you all the way.
That's nice of you, Duro. But they don't have co-ed jails. I'll tell you what, we'll split the time.
Hammer!
What? She offered. She said she...
Hammer, any predictions about the future?
Yes. Scientists will perform the first brain transplant, and you'll be the recipient.
The jury has reached a decision.
Oh, finally. How long were they out?
30 seconds.
Ooh.
Will the defendant please rise?
Of the charge of murder in the first degree, we find the defendant, Inspector Sledgehammer, guilty.
How about the best 3 out of 5?
Inspector Hammer, do you have anything to say before I render my extremely harsh and incredibly painful sentence?
Yeah. I want to sell with a western exposure. I don't like the sun waking me up in the morning.
It's enough. You know, we're not talking about a slap on the wrist here.
Wait, what did you
It is
say?
the-
Did you say wrist?
Wrist.
Wait, I just thought of something. Anybody could have impersonated me and faked this tape. You can't even see my face. All they would have needed was somebody with my size and my build. Somebody like R.C. Victor.
It's impossible. I was in the garden.
No, you weren't. You waited behind the study door, and when I left, you came in and you shot your own father. Even a world-class sprinter couldn't have made it from the rose bushes to the study between the time you heard the shot and you appeared on that video screen. You see how long it took me to say it?
That's a lie. I ran track in high school. It was easy.
Oh, yeah? Then what about that? And what about that?
I cut myself shaving.
No, you didn't. All right, you're going to jail, snail bait, for the murder of your own father. Boom! Stand back! Hey, Thanks a lot for taking away my gun, Your Honor.
Nag, nag, nag. Out of my way, freakers!
As you can see, a mild gunfight has broken out here behind me in the courtroom.
Nuts. Oh, this is amazing.
What do you mean?
For once, the press came in handy.
So what would you have done if you had been found guilty?
I could have done that time standing on my head.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Hammer, when you go to prison, they take your gun away.
You're pulling my leg, right?
No?
No? No? Well, you could see it like on Visitor's Day or something, right?
No.
That's cruel and unusual punishment.
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে।
সমস্যা থেকে ওই দিনকার তোরে হাত খরচের লেগা 5,000 টাকা দিয়েছিলাম। আবার টাকা কি গাছে ধরে?
আব্বা জান, আপনি তো কত টাকাই কামান, 5,000 টাকা দিলে আপনার কি হয়? আমি আপনার একমাত্র আমার মাইয়া, তো আমার পিছনে খরচ করবেন না, কার পিছনে করবেন? আমার একটা কুর্তি পছন্দ হয়েছে, ওই কুর্তি আমি কিনতে চাই।
কুর্তি মূর্তি লেহেঙ্গা ওড়না এসব দিয়ে তো ঘর বইরে গেছে, হাঁটুনের বি জায়গা নাই। মন চায় তোর এগুলা নাইজেরিয়া, বুলগেরিয়া আর উগান্ডায় পাঠাইয়া দিই। আচ্ছা, এত কিছু কিনার দরকার নাকি?
কি কইতেছেন আব্বা? একটা শখ করছি, শখের দাম লাখ টাকা। শখ যদি না মিটে তাহলে এই জীবন রেখা লাভ কি? আপনি যদি আমার টাকা না দিচ্ছেন তাহলে কিন্তু আমি কয়ে দিলাম, ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে নাম লেখা ফেলাম।
আচ্ছা, ব্লেড দিয়ে এই কুর্তির লেগে হাত কাটানোর দরকার নাই। আমি বাইরে যাওয়ানোর সময় তোর টাকা দিয়ে যাবো।
থ্যাংক ইউ আব্বা।
আচ্ছা লাইলি, তুমি এরকম প্রতিদিন কোনো পড়াই কমপ্লিট করছো না, আমি কিন্তু তোমাকে আর পড়াতে আসবো না।
আসেন না, আপনারা কেটাই কইছে এতে, আমি কইছি
শেষ পর্যন্ত তোমার বাবার কাছে আমাকে কমপ্লেন করতে হবে।
আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করবেন?
পড়াশোনা করছো না, বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না? অবশ্যই করবো।
ঠিক আছে, আপনি যান, আপনি আমার বাপের কাছে কমপ্লেন করেন, এদিকে আমি ব্লেড দিয়ে হাত কেটে আপনার হাতের নাম লেখা রাখবো এখান দিয়ে।
দেখো, এইবার না হয় আমি তোমার বাবার কাছে কমপ্লেন করবো না, কিন্তু তুমি যদি পরীক্ষায় ডাব্বা মারো তাহলে তো আবার আমি শেষ।
ও তুমি
ডরাইছেন?
ডরাবো কেন? মাগের এরকম আটকা মায়া মনের সামনে চলে আসলে তো একটু চিন্তা লাগেই। আর কালকে আবার তোমার মামার সাথে চ্যালেঞ্জ, বইলাইছো শেষবার মতো চুল দাঁড়িয়ে আশ্রয় আসতে।
শুনেন, কালকের খেলায় আপনি হারবেন।
বাবা, কনফিডেন্স দেখছো মেয়ে?
যদি না হারছেন তাহলে কিন্তু বললাম এটা দিয়ে আমি আমার হাতে আপনার নাম লিখুন। মানে তো তখনই বুঝবেন যখন এটার দায় আপনার উপর পড়বে। সরেন।
আরে ভাই, নাম লিখবা মানে? কি মুসিবতে বললাম, জিততে না পারে এখন 2 নাম্বারই। কি সমস্যা? যাইতে দিছো না কেন?
সমস্যা আমার না আপনার। আপনি মানুষ না খুনি? মানে বোঝেন না? কালকে কি করছেন? কাচির লগে কি মিলাচ্ছেন? পেট খারাপের ওষুধ।
দেখো, এখন কিন্তু বাড়াবাড়ি হয়েছে। তোমরা কাচ্চি খাইতে চাইছো, আমি খাওয়াইছি ব্যাস। কারণ কারো যদি পেট পাতলা হয়ে যায়, কেউ যদি হজম করতে না পারে, সেটা তো তার সমস্যা, আমার না।
বাড়াবাড়ি আমরা করছি না আপনারা করছেন? মানে ইচ্ছে করে আপনারা খান নাই কালকে, তাই না? যাতে আমার লগে প্রতিশোধ নিতে পারেন।
আর যদি নিতে চাই, সেটা কি দোষ? 3 বার ঘুরি চ্যাম্পিয়ন আমি, তোমার কারণে আমার হারতে হয়েছে।
হারছেন তো কি ইচ্ছে?
মাঝে মাঝে কিছু জিতবার লাগা ছাড়তে হয়।
এই তোমার কাছে হাইরা আমি কি জিতছি? হ্যাঁ,
আমারই জিতছেন, আমার মন জিতছেন।
এই দেখো, তুমি আমার আবার কোনো কিছুতে ফাঁসাইছো, আমি বুঝছি। এইসব ফান্দে আমি পা দিতেছি না, প্লিজ।
আমি আপনারে ফাঁসাই নাই, আপনি আমারে ফাঁসাইছেন। আমি তো আপনার প্রেমে পড়ে গেছি ফ্রি মাস্টার। আপনি আমার মারবেন, মারেন, কাটতেও ফালান, কিন্তু আমি আপনার ভালোবাসি, এটাই সাইন্স।
হ্যাঁ, এর জন্যই তো সায়েন্সে মারো ডাব্বা।
যতই অপমান করেন, শাদি তো আপনার আমার লগে হইব।
তোমার মতো মেয়ের সাথে শাদি দূরে থাক, প্রেম পর্যন্ত করতে রাজি নাই আমি। আর এইসব ব্লেড ফেড দিয়ে কোনো কাজ হবে না, আমি ভয় পাই না আর।
দেখো চন্দ্র, তুমি কি করো। আপনি এখান থেকে চলে যান।
লাইলি, তুমি না আমারে বলছিলে আমারে না পাইলে তুমি ব্লেড দিয়ে আমার নাম লিখা হাত কাটবা। আজকে তোমারে না পাইলে আমি হাত কাটবো, তোমার নাম লিখবো হাতে আমি।
আরে পাগল নাকি, কি করবা লাগছে?
লাইলি, তোমার সাথে একটু কথা ছিল।
আপনার সাথে কোনো কথা বলবে না। হাই লাইলি।
লাইলি প্লিজ, 1 মিনিট।
আপনি বুঝতেছেন না কেন ভাইয়া? বলছি না ও কথা বলবে না। 2 দিন পর ওর বিয়ে, ওর মতো থাকতে দেন।
লাইলি, আমার ভুল হয়েছে, আমি আমার ভুল বুঝতে পারছি। দেখো, গত কয়েকদিন ধরে আমি কিচ্ছু করতে পারছি না, না পারতেছি ঘুমাইতে, না পারতেছি কিছু করতে। আমি তোমার সাথে অনেকবার দেখা করতে চাইছি, আমি পারি নাই, আমাকে দেখা করতে দেয়া হয় নাই। আমি তোমাকে ভালোবাসি লাইলি।
আপনি হাঁচে আমার ভালোবাসেন?
নিজের থেকেও বেশি।
তাহলে আমি যা কমু তা শুনবেন?
অবশ্যই। কি করতে হবে বলো।
আপনি আমার পিছন পিছন ঘোরা বন্ধ করে দিবেন।
লাইলি, কি বলতেছে এসব?
আপনি তো আমারে কইছেন আমি আমার ইজ্জত খোয়াইছি, লগে আমার পরিবারের ইজ্জতও খোয়াইছি। আমার আব্বাই ছেলে পক্ষের কথা দিয়ে দিচ্ছে। আব্বারে তো আর ছোট করুন না, নিজেরও যথেষ্ট ছোট করছি। আব্বার ইজ্জতে কোনো দাগ দেব না।
হ্যালো,
আসসালামু আলাইকুম ভাইজান।
ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম।
আমি নীলের আম্মা কইতাছি।
আপা, আমি জানি আপনি কি কইবেন, আমার কিছু করার নাই। আমি লাইলিরে জিগাইয়া সবকিছু ঠিক করছি।
ভাইজান, কইতেছিলাম কি, আপনি লাইলির বাবা, দিন শেষে আপনার মেয়ে সুখটা আপনার কাছে বড়। কিন্তু ভাইজান, লাইলি আমার পোলাটারে ভালোবাসে, আমার পোলাটাও লাইলিরে ভালোবাসে। কিন্তু আপনি যদি লাইলির অন্যখানে বিয়া শাদী দিয়ে দেন, তাইলে তো ওরা কেউই সুখী হইব না।
আপা, আপনি কি আমারে বাংলা সিনেমা চৌধুরী সাহেব মনে করছেন? হাত পা বাইন্দা আমি আমার মায়ের বিয়া দিতেছি? আমি যা কিছু করছি ওরে জিগাই করছি।
ভাই সাহেব, আমার ছেলেটা লালিরে সত্যিই খুব ভালোবাসে। আপনি দেখেন, আমার পোলাটা আপনার মেয়েরা অনেক সুখে রাখবো। আপনি যদি লাস্টে একবার যদি ভাইবা দেখতেন।
আপা, আমি অনেক ব্যস্ত, এখন রাখি। আপনি আমার মাইয়াটার জন্য দোয়া করবেন, আমি আপনার পোলার জন্য দোয়া করি। আল্লাহ হাফেজ।
দেখ লাইলির আজ কি সুন্দর লাগতেছে।
হ্যাঁ, বহুত সুন্দর লাগতেছে।
সাইটাগুলো মানাইছে।
আরে আপনি এখানে চকলেন কিভাবে? বাইগান বাইগান কইতাছি।
লাইলি, তোমার সাথে একটু কথা ছিল।
আপনার সাথে আমার কোনো কথা নাই কা, আপনি এখান থেকে চলে যান।
লাইলি, তুমি না আমারে বলছিলে আমারে না পাইলে তুমি ব্লেড দিয়ে আমার নাম লিখা হাত কাটবা। আজকে তোমারে না পাইলে আমি হাত কাটবো, তোমার নাম লিখবো হাতে আমি।
আরে পাগল নাকি, কি করবা লাগছে? হেনি কি আছে? মামা, আরে মামা, 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 এসব কোনো কাম নাই, আপনি এখান থেকে যান গা।
এই চাংরা ফলা, এত ড্রামা শুরু করছো কে?
পুলিশ ডাকো। আপনি যারে খুশি তারে ডাকেন মামা, আমি লাইলের সাথে বাঁচবো না।
তখন তো খুব কইছিলা লাইলি একটা নাটক বাজ, ওই খালি নাটক করে বেড়ায়। হ্যাঁ, ওর লগে মজা লওয়া যায়, ওর লগে প্রেম করা যায় না, আর বিয়া করুম না। আরে এখন কইতাছো ওর সাথে আমি বাঁচুম না? না, হ্যাঁ, এসব নাটক বন্ধ করো।
বিশ্বাস করেন আমি কোনো মজা নিতে আসি নাই। আমি সত্যি সত্যি লাইলি তোমার নাম লিখবো এবং ব্লেড দিয়ে না সত্যি রক্ত জলের নাম লিখবো।
লাইলে তুই রাজি হয়ে যা, বুঝ না ছেলেটা এরকম পাগলামি করতেছে, আমার কাইটা লাইব। এমনি কিন্তু ছেলেটা ভালো আছে, তুই রাজি হইলে সবকিছু ঠিকঠাক হয়ে যাব। আমি দুলা বাইরে সামলাইতেছি, তুই কোনো চিন্তা করিস না, ঠিক আছে? রাজি আছিস না? আরে রাজি হয়ে যা, আমার না করিস না, ভালো আছে ছেলেটা।
লাইলি আমি দিলাম কিন্তু, দিলাম কিন্তু। কি হয়েছে এত গন্ডগোল খেলা?
দুলা ভাই নাম তো লাইলি, বুঝছেন? আরে পছন্দ করে, আরো সবাই লেগে নিলয় এলাকার ছেলে, ও আর ওরে পছন্দ করে।
কি কইলি?
দুইজন পছন্দ করে দুলা ভাই। দুলা ভাই আপনি যদি সম্মতি দিতেন তাহলে ওকে বিয়াটা করা দিতে পারতেন।
চুপ কর, তুই কি চাস? ও বুঝছি।
দুলা ভাই আপনি রাজি হয়ে যান, সমস্যা নাই। বুঝেন না কেন দুজন পছন্দ করে, বুঝছেন না? যদি ভাইয়াটা এগিয়ে যায় তাহলে তো আমার সমস্যা, মহল্লায় আমরা চেহারা দেবো কেমনে? আপনি রাজি হয়ে যান, আপনি আমি ওইদিকে সামলান, আমি ওইদিকে ওখানে দেখতেছি। বাবাই আপনি চালান।
আচ্ছা
আর চালান তাড়াতাড়ি, এত চিন্তা করেন না তো।
হ্যাঁ কও, নাইলে কিন্তু কাটুন। হ্যাঁ কও।
সমস্যা কি তোমার? শেষ পর্যন্ত তুমি ঘুড়ি মাস্টার ব্লেড লাইলির কাছে ধরা পড়লা।
হ্যাঁ, গুড়ি মাস্টার ব্লেড লাইলির কাছে হাইরে গেছে।
Cái đấy một cái phòng penthouse, tòa tầng cao nhất. Penthouse như cái đá này. Broccoli. Ui, thế mày không gọi tao? Ông marketing à? Không marketing. Chuẩn không? Chuẩn không? Mày bác chuẩn không? Gì broccoli? Sắp sửa. Rồi có mỗi cọc thần tài nữa xong hết phải thần tài. Thần tài vì không đánh à? Hả? Bài nữa vậy? Tao chưa có nói 1 lấy 3 rồi. Vừa vào game nó bị đá mà. Hiểu các đồng. Em hiểu các đồng mà. Tuấn nói luôn khẳng định phát lương.
Cả ngày Rider còn vào câu chuyện của anh. Vâng. Bài cào không thấy à? Gì? Mồm có gì trắng trắng là bạch hầu đấy. Broccoli. Nó quá thiên thần tài mà. Đúng rồi, ấn thần tài. Cái đấy là vàng không phải thần tài. Đấy luôn. 5 cái quan 5 tiền à? Vừa không check được Trần Cao Cường từ đâu. Vừa check được. Vừa lấy lúc Trần nói check cái đéo được. Đấy, từ đầu tao không check. Bây giờ vừa Trần nói đéo check được. Carry. Đâu thần tài tao đâu. Đúng không? Không sao Broccoli. Vai thuật vua. Ui, bị đá nó xịn anh cứ rơi. Hên giả lắm vương quý nhân. Bắt tiêu, chuồn búa à? Quý không chịu được thì vốt à? Đây, một vốt tiếp đi. Chuồn mà. Chuồn búa à? Nói cái này chịu rồi. Đó, đi tập gym. Sao? Đi tập gym. Yeah. Có tập tay sau không sao? Tập sau không đau đâu. Lúc ấy vào mà nhưng mà không đau. Ôi trời ơi, chọn nhầm rồi. Ai? Một quay cắm mà. Ba lần à? Đúng không? 30 giây. Ba mươi tiếng à? Để chơi nữa, phải như cứt chơi. Nếu mà có một con thần tài nào chứ, chôn búa à? Chán quá. Quỷ nhỉ? Rồi không phải. Cái gì đâu. Có gì mới đâu. Có giáo chơi ngoài. Cái này à? Sáng không, sáng nay đây, sáng nay tao vào lúc mà chưa ai vào Discord ấy. Thì Jenny Nguyễn ngồi một mình trong Discord. Gì? Ngồi mình trong Discord mà. Nó quỷ mà. Cái lúc đấy có khi chưa ngủ ấy. Anh nói thật, cái lúc đấy, cái lúc anh vào lúc sáng ấy có khi chưa ngủ. Không mà số 5 mà. Mày đi. Dân tộc à? Udah belok kan? Bố à? Chúng ta phải phóng ngoài cái chỗ mà có phải cái chỗ mà ga tàu kiểu chỗ ngay ga tàu trung tâm thằng bạn anh ở đấy mà, thằng anh cũng ở đấy. Nhà nó ở ngay đối nhà không, thằng Hải không, nhà nó ở ngay ga tàu luôn, nó vừa bước xuống ga phát là nhà. Đỗ Ngọc Anh thằng áo thằng Doanh khác, thằng Doanh ở Hưng Yên mà, đấy ở Hưng Yên mà broccoli. Thế kêu sinh luôn à? Chuẩn không? Ôi ôi đây. Không mà. Hôm qua Cali cầu thủ 20 sao. Bạn là con gái à? Xinh lắm để làm chi à Tuấn? Xinh lắm để làm chi? Này ông. Mày có thế thì tao biết từ à. Bố. Em trò thôi à? Ơi, không muốn nhắc lại à? Không muốn nhắc lại à? Em biết gì? Cơ.